Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Welcome to Street Talk. My name is Ahmad Shakaraki. And on Street Talk, we deal with political, social, and economics here in Michigan, the U.S., and abroad. Now, joining me tonight,
Paget Maynard.
Okay, we got a lot to do here, Paget. But I was just checking. We got all kinds of wars going on every place, and I see where the U.S. Been sending more military and stuff over towards Israel, you know.
Yes.
And I'm just hoping they can ease that, down, and won't get it. We won't get into.
I would hate for them to have to start, getting involved physically. If they're there just as a deterrent, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But keep it out as much as possible.
Well, and the thing about it is that, and I'm not down in either one of the people, either one of the people, because the price the Palestinians have paid is just overwhelming, But at the same time, Israel lost some people too. But the thing about it is that they are getting into more and more with different with some of the different countries, and that's what bugging me, because they know the U.S. is gonna be with them,
And I think a big factor is the Palestinians. You said they suffered a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. But when you look at what Israel is doing, they're telling the people again to pack up and go to this other place.
Yeah.
Every time they tell them pack up and move, what happens after? They start firing on them.
Yeah,
So it's hard to know what to do now.
It's just a thing where, and not all of Israel wants that, but
no.
What's the name? The leader of Israel right now?
Netanyahu.
He wants to clear out all of that, where Israel can take all of that. It's like it's been ever since '67.
I know, but like Trump here, he is fighting hard to stay out of prison.
Yeah.
So the longer the war is going on, is the better for him.
Yeah.
And this is now become too personal, because Israelites are against it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, Iran is involved at one level or another.
Yeah.
And they decide they're going to do what they're going to do in their own time.
Yeah.
Because he went and he killed this man over in this place and all this kind of nonsense. So America now is up there to make sure we don't have Israel left empty, bare, nobody to help them.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much
Yeah.
we're the only person that could count
The thing
on.
that irritates me is that the U.S. is always, the U.S. is behind them, but they are bombing in other countries, man. It's like sooner or later, if they don't settle down, stop this, and start talking about some kind of peace, the U.S. is going to be involved,
Well, you see, this is where, now, I'm saying America has told him what they think.
Yeah.
They offered a peace proposal.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want it.
Right.
We're going to the last drop. He intends to fight.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to take over all of the Palestinian territory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why are you so greedy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't both of you live side by side?
Yeah.
We had Palestinians back home in my country.
Yeah.
We had no problem with them.
No. But see, they want that land, man. They want all for themselves, you know. And these people, man, when I see them, they going from here to here. They get to here.
Pushing the people around.
Yes. But back in this country, we got Miss Harris doing great now, and the vice and her vice president.
Well, neither you, Dennis, nor I had the right pick.
No.
I felt good about Pete. I know you felt good about the guy in Pennsylvania. But with all due respects, she has an excellent pick.
Yeah.
I didn't know the man before. I didn't know anything about him. But it's an excellent pick.
Yeah.
I don't think that anybody else would have met some of the areas that he is going to meet. The man is personable.
Yeah.
He is witty.
Mm-hmm.
He is charming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he knocked the socks off of Trump in a nice, cool way.
Yeah.
So
yes. You know.
Poor Trump, he's up there fretting. He can't take it because Harris is doing well. He was planning for Biden.
Mm-hmm.
His thing is he wants revenge on Biden for beating him.
Yeah.
For that he would say stealing.
Yeah.
But we know he beat him.
Yeah.
But Biden isn't there now. So his latest thing is, I was told that he's going to show up at the convention and demand his position back.
Man, you know, but again, he just Biden done beat him, and now it looks
Hold on. All who he ran against beat him.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton beat him. And if they did not monkey around with the votes, she would have been the president.
Yeah.
So we would have had Hillary as the first woman president. And she was very qualified for that.
Oh, yeah.
But now he got Harris. The old fool don't know what to do.
Right, and they keep, and his vice, and this guy who's working, supposed to be his vice president, he keeps saying the same thing every time you see him. You know, he didn't do this, and he didn't do this, and he keeps saying the same thing.
Is he forgetting a couple of years ago what he said about Trump?
Well, he probably forgot it, but I'm hoping that this guy, Miss Harris, got for vice president.
Walz.
I know he gonna bring it up.
Oh yeah.
I know he gonna bring up that if they debate, he's gonna bring it up.
They're gonna have a debate, and Jedi, he is now so cocky. He's looking at his plane that would be his in the next few months.
I mean, what?
You ain't even begin to get into anything yet.
I mean,
where are they? Now look at it. They were looking this distance between them and Biden.
Mm-hmm.
What we got now?
Yeah, even in states that we, you know, the Republican win.
She is leading by 4 in some of those.
In 3 of the states that she's got to win, she's leading by 4.
And then he is winning in 2 or 3, and the others tied.
Yeah.
So from this big gap, now it's here.
Yeah.
And he cannot take that.
No, the thing is, the man is stupid, you know. A couple of days ago, they was talking about the crowd at the when King spoke.
Yes.
And this fool, you know, I mean, he's a crazy fool. Here he gonna talk about he had crowds bigger than that.
Donald Trump, because of his psychological issues, He thinks he's top of the heap and he has to be always the best. I'm the only person could solve this problem. But it's not solved yet.
Well, you know, he's been this liar ever since he's been born, you know. He come here a liar. The worst liar he ever been.
I've said it before, more than once, and I'll say it again. Donald Trump is an inveterate liar. He cannot help lying.
Yeah,
That's a part of him now. It's his psychological makeup. He can't do anything but lie. Even when he tries to talk the truth, it's a lie.
And the thing is that he's got all of these people out here believing him. And they know it.
The devil has his friends.
They know it's a lie. And
But
still,
the devil has his friends.
it's just, man, it's just really, when you think about it, these fools, that's what they are, running around here. And this man is lying, and the man don't want, all he wants is for him, you know?
Listen, everybody now knows Donald Trump cares nothing about anybody but himself.
No.
And because of that, he ends up being a loser. He can't stand the idea that he's a loser, but he is.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Clinton, he called her lying Hillary and all kind of thing. But look what. Whatever you hear Donald Trump call somebody, that's exactly what he is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing what they say, projecting.
Yeah.
He's going to project onto you his own misgivings
Mm-hmm.
to make him look good and feel good. He cannot do anything, he cannot succeed in anything without trying to diminish you.
Mm-hmm.
He called them all kind of name, trying to diminish them.
And you know, the thing is that if he wasn't so stupid, you know, because you would have to be stupid and crazy to be like that, really, you know. Because I realize, you realize, and millions of other people realize that, hey, that was a great idea when somebody did this. That was a great idea if somebody did this. Over here, that's a great idea. But this man, he's such a fool, man. He can't.
You got to understand the man is a sociopath, he's a psychopath, he's, and I guess all the other paths you could find in the psychology book.
Yeah, you know.
He is just way out wacky.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be interesting to see because they were trying to talk to him one night.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't on this old Fox channel, so you know he get on his Fox channel and you know, and he claims everything, you know, and I can imagine now. Oh, he's claiming everything. If something happened in the last day or so, he claimed that they stole it from him. What was it? It was some saying or something like that. It was something.
Oh, I think Harris was talking about an issue. Was it the border? Might have been. And he's claiming they stole that from him. Well, now he's saying that Iran filtrated his team electronically and stole some of their documents. But why is it that now he don't want them to publish them? Why is it when Hillary was his opponent, he got on telly, Russia, if you're listening, I want you to find those 30,000 things.
Yeah, you know.
And he wanted them published.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, I don't know what they have on him out of his camp, but let me see what he would do and say if they publish them.
Well, you know, I realize why so many million of people are with him, because if you look at the history of the U.S., you know, the history of the U.S. is really
Turn this thing off.
is really simple, you know, and it's just a thing where if you can show the people any point, you know, and we still got, you know, it's more white than it is black.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that he can come up with, anything that they can come up with, and like right now, he can get up there and talk about, you know, minorities, and they love it, you know.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is that I remember when I was like 14, 15, like that, and in the 60s, when we had white people in the wintertime, kids walking around with towels on their feet. In the wintertime now, towels on their feet, didn't have shoes and everything. And the white people still would vote for a Republican because a Republican come in and said, I'm going to help y'all. Democrat come in and say, I'm going to help all of y'all. They wouldn't vote for him. You know, it's just that
Look, Ahmad,
we haven't made it to a stage in this country where, you know, where it's not like that. And maybe at some time we'll get to, you know, a stage where we won't have that kind of.
What I have found, and I stated that before in a show, before coming to this place, this country,
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Americans were very mature politically.
Mm-hmm.
I came here and I discovered they're anything but mature politically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So anybody says something that sounds kind of good, without examining the pros and cons, they gravitate to it, they hold on to it, and that's it, they'll vote for it.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to vote for Trump. Not looking at Trump told his folks the other day, this is going to be your last time to vote.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is out of the 2025 playbook,
Yeah.
but which he says he knows nothing about.
Yeah, and 140 people with this thing work for him. 140 of them.
So don't worry. People say, "Oh well, don't listen to Trump." Yes, you have to listen to him
Mm-hmm.
because what he says,
Mm-hmm.
even though you might think it's stupid, it's a lot behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget his vice presidential pick. Call him America's Hitler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And the thing about it, I was watching something on PBS a week before last, and they was talking about what Hitler had said and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know, a lot of the stuff Trump's saying is the same. I mean, it's like,
Oh yeah.
it's like, I mean, it's like he copied it down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that he would be dictator for a
just
day,
only the first day.
yeah, you know,
Impossible.
and those people,
Dictators don't turn back.
no, you know, and the thing about it is that people running around here thinking that, oh, he's just joking, or it's just like, no, he told those people, you know, and those people, and I'm hoping and praying that all of them won't do like he says, but I'm thinking that they got to go home and think about what this man said.
Let's go back to Harris.
Yes.
He has lost many of his supporters so far,
Mm-hmm.
including some of those who were
Mhm.
senator,
Yeah.
House representative,
Yeah.
and governor, deputy,
Yeah.
lieutenant governor, and
Yeah.
all of that.
Mhm.
You have he has lost some.
Mhm.
Were they? A whole host of them have already gravitated to Harris.
Mhm.
Now, if people like Haley, and by the way, when Haley spoke in her meetings when she was running, she was talking the truth about him.
Mhm.
But now, I'm going to be voting
Yeah,
for Donald,
yeah.
and you're my supporters. You should.
Um,
Now, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
These people don't have backbones. They're
Right.
jellyfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ted Cruz and we one from Florida, the Hispanic guy.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
The name gone from me.
Yeah.
But you know who I mean.
Yeah. Mhm.
People like them,
Yeah.
they shouldn't be anywhere in a Congress because they don't have backbone.
No.
They all pussyfooting on the Donald
Yeah,
Trump.
yeah.
The man has nothing meaningful to offer
No,
them.
no.
But guess what? You see that young lady, Miss Harris?
Mhm.
She is going to whoop his tail good and plenty.
Well, you know.
I'm not pretending here now. She going to whoop him.
Well, we got 80 some days. Is it 80 some now?
That's
It
about.
should be about 80 some days now.
Time going, but hey,
and we
I
got-
can't keep up with the count.
We got to go with
But every day counts.
yes. And we see in the states where he was up and everything. Now they done tighten up.
Ty or she's leading.
Yeah, and I think that after the thing on the 19th, we start the 19th.
Yeah.
The Democratic. Anyway,
Yeah.
after
The usual
after the
thing.
19th, and we're gonna be down to. We'll be down to 70 some days.
Let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
What is your opinion of Harris based on what you have seen this last week?
Well, number one was that ever since I've heard of her, which is some years ago when she first was California's this and California's that and California's this, and then she went to Washington. When she would be talking, questioning somebody,
Mhm.
she would be serious,
Mhm.
and that's what I always liked about her, And
Well, you saw the professionalism
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
You see the fact that she was an attorney. She was the district attorney.
Yes.
She was the California, sorry.
Mm.
She was the
yeah.
legal man,
Yeah.
woman
Yeah.
of California.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Even though Donald is trying to minimize.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was black till the other day. All along
you
she's Indian. The woman always said
Yeah.
she's black, so don't come with that. Donald's problem is he doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to respond to what's going on.
No.
He thought he had Biden. They were planning for Biden. Now, Donald, if you and your team got so much bones, come up with something.
Well, I heard a guy on what is Come On Sundays, what's the program that's been on for a long time on Sundays?
You mean Meet the Press?
Yeah, Meet the Press. They had these people sitting around the table, and this old guy was a Republican. The guy was whoever was in charge of it Sunday. He was saying that, wait a minute, he says the man lied. He was talking about Trump. He lied about this and he lied about that. Well,
nothing. He lied. He lied.
And the guy said, wait a minute. He's he's blah blah blah, and he kept trying to move the conversation on, and it's like, no,
the people can't even admit the truth.
Right,
Trump is a liar. Trump cannot help lying. If Trump tried to tell the truth, he might get tongue-tied.
Yeah. This man been a liar ever since he was a little kid, and
Think he could bully everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, his own when your own people, you know, says that you're a liar. Your own people, they saying you're a liar.
We have a saying back home: when sprat, now that little fish, when sprats come out of the sea and tell you that shark has raw eyes, believe him.
Well, it's just,
And you listen to all of Trump's people who said things about him negatively. And this run from top to bottom, who was in his cabinet and all of that. You haven't heard his cabinet members jumping around supporting him.
No, you know.
And if they come out, they were in there with him and they could tell you this, that, you better start believing.
And again, like you said, I haven't seen, haven't heard, and maybe there's some somebody who, but I haven't seen any of these people on TV talking about, well, he'll, but none of his people who have worked for him. I do know 140 of them are in this old 2025 thing.
Project, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and they're set, you know. I'm just hoping that everybody who can will read that, you know, read
Back
some
in a
of
little,
it. Yeah.
Harris, you're the two vice president picks. Trump has a guy who went to an Ivy League university. They're supposed to be the best of the best. The only thing I see he's the best of is being a jackass.
Yeah.
He's dumb.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what degree he has. That don't matter. He's still dumb.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And we don't know who wrote on that paper said this is to certify. And by the way, certification doesn't mean qualification.
Right. And then how much time we got?
Just about
30 seconds.
1 minute.
I'm hoping that we can get further into Ms. Harris, what she do.
Quickly, the two vice presidential candidates, put them together, and you see cheek. This gun out here would be like chalk. And this one out here, cheese. Cheese to chalk. And when you look at that, you don't eat chalk as a rule.
No.
But you're going to eat your cheese.
Yeah.
Can't take it like that.
Yeah.
That's how they are. That's how they're better. Who is better, who is worse.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that debate between the two vice presidents. I'm looking forward to the one between Harris and Trump. I don't think it will be a debate. It will be a showcase showing how lie Trump is because she's going to call him out every time.
And see, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for him to call him out, man, on some of the things he's done. You know,
he's going to be called.
You know,
out.
the thing that he raped. Well, we know of 2 rapes, but you know, all the rest of them and where he got off the bus and
like I said before, you want a rapist, a liar, a cheat. What else you want to call him? A crook?
Oh, yeah, that's what he is. Yeah.
Do you want that for your president, or you want a lady who has something to offer to help you?
Yes.
Take your pick.
All right. That's about all the time we got. My name is Ahmad Shakaraki, and we'll catch you down in the next block for more Street Talk. Peace.
Peace.
Don't let anybody make you think that God chose America as his divine, messianic force to be a sort of policeman of the whole world. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, you are too arrogant. If you don't change your ways, I will rise up and break the backbone of your power, and I'll place it in the hands of a nation that doesn't even know my